This video is part 2 of the YouTube video marketing campaign. Part 1, I showed you how to set up the YouTube video, how to do all the on-page SEO, how to link it to your Google Plus page, and then I showed you where it showed up in Google. For this, we're going to go into how to create backlinks, what keywords to use, which programs to use, and how I come up with the keywords, and I'm just going to show you over the shoulder every single step so you can learn to do it yourself. First, we need to figure out what the keywords are, right? We're doing long-tail keywords for YouTube, so the original keyword was 24-hour 24-hour emergency water damage restoration. That was the long-tail keyword. Miami, Florida. And if you look on Google and you Google this, you're going to see this video already showing up there. What we want to do is, for this backlinking, we want to expand the keywords that it shows up for. And what I did was I figured out which keywords get the most search traffic. I went to Google Adwords. I typed in Miami damage remediation, water damage remediation Miami. I put in Miami here for the include term, so all these terms include Miami. And then I checked the global or local searches to see which ones have the most traffic, and I just went from there. So you can see water damage restoration Miami has 110, water damage Miami has 590, water damage Miami Florida has 110. So what I decided to do was go for these: emergency water damage restoration, water damage restoration, water damage repair, water damage Miami, Miami water damage repair, Miami water damage restoration. These are going to be my my 6 targeted keywords, and I'm going to be using SENuke for this campaign. So before I get into SENuke, SENuke is basically just like Magic Submitter, just like Ultimate Daemon. It's another article submission tool. I find it to be a little bit more automated than the other guys, which is good, but it's also dangerous because it makes things very easy. And when things are easy, people get lazy. Like I said, SEO for YouTube is a lot different than SEO for actual Google websites because it's a lot less stringent. Some of these tactics that SEO employs still work. You can do keyword stuffing. You can blast web pages all within like a day, 5 days, 10 days. You won't really get penalized. You'll actually get rewarded for it. But even with that said, we still take our time and do it the right way, not to the level where we would with Magic Submitter for real websites, but for YouTube videos, I'll show you exactly what I do step by step. So you need a ton of content regardless, and what I do is I'm going to be using the SENuke wizard, but before that, I use Content Machine. Content Machine, what it does is that it takes content from the web based on the keywords that you set up, and it actually goes and scrapes content related to your niche, and then you can spin that content, and it breaks it down into actual things that are just copy pastable into SENuke. Like it'll give you a title, summary, body, resource box, tags, categories. It does it all. It makes it really easy, really quick. And I'm going to do one over the shoulder to show you how I do it. So we're going to use a built-in scraper. We're targeting 3 keywords, but we're actually targeting a lot more. It doesn't really matter for our purposes right now, right here. We can just target the main keyword for water restoration. I'm not saying it doesn't matter because the keywords get replaced by what you call an SENuke token, which is just hashtag links hashtag, and then you feed all the links and all the anchor text into SENuke, and SENuke is the one that actually puts the keywords into place. It's just a little tip there. Water restoration, the main keyword. Now if I type in water restoration Miami, chances are I'm not going to get a lot of hits, unfortunately. That's okay. What we're going to do instead is just type in water restoration, and I'm going to want 1 contextual link and 2 article body links, 2 resource box links, and we'll go from there. Actually, I'm going to do a little experiment here. For the last time, I actually put the last time I actually put 2. This time I'm just going to put 1. That's just for experimentation purposes. I'm going to see how it looks. So if you had URLs and keywords that you already wanted to use, you can put it in here. I just let SENuke do all that stuff. So I click on Use Custom Tokens. And then for the main keyword, I just put number, links, number sign. And I use this for all 3. And this will make sense, I think, when I actually get into SENuke and show you why it matters. Check the scraper options. I don't have proxies right now. I'm using hide my ass, so I only have 5 threads at a time, so my IP doesn't get banned. When there's not enough content, scrape for broad match. That's fine with me. And I'm gonna go ahead, and that's basically all you have to do. And then I'm gonna start generating content. See on the bottom, Content Machine is doing its work. And I'm not even going to pause it because I want to show you just how easy it can be with the software to do what we're doing right now. So what Content Machine is doing, it's going all over the internet, going over article directories, and it's just downloading and scraping content. It's going to put it into the special format, and you can actually spin within Content Machine, without a problem. But the thing is, I use Spin Rewriter as a version that I have, and the API only gives you like 100 or so spins a day before it cuts you off. And I found that the last time I tried to do that, it just cut me off and it said I had no more. So what I do is I actually spin it using Spinner Chief instead. And you can, you'll see when it actually finishes downloading, but it's very easy when you just have a spinner. It's basically you copy what's here, and you paste it into the spinner, and then you paste it right back. It's very simple. Okay, you know what? I will pause it, but I'll be back in just a minute or so. Okay, it's done, and it gives you this right here. Do not remove the splits, the split parts. So what this really does is it gives you a chance to copy this from somewhere else, spin it, which I'm going to do. So I copied it, pasted it into Spinner Chief. One thing I'm going to do is, this doesn't have anything about Miami specifically, so I'm going to find where it says water restoration, and I'm going to replace some of the words at least with water restoration Miami. Okay. With the water restoration Miami. I'm actually going to do this within Microsoft. Spinner Chief is not great for this type of work. So let's see how many water restorations there are first. It's 52 pages of content, by the way. It's a lot of spun content. There's 50 water restoration results. I'm gonna change them all to Miami. That one's already been changed. That one's already been changed. That one's already been changed. Okay, I just replaced all. And then I'm gonna go search for Miami Restoration doubles. Miami Restoration, Miami and Atlanta. That's great. See all these titles here? It's really cool. I'm gonna go up to the beginning because that's where I think there's gonna be double Miamis. Yeah, so Water Restoration, Miami, Miami. There should be 3 of these. Miami, 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 Miami. Okay. From here we're good. Copy this. Unsave. Actually gonna put this into Spinner Chief. I'm gonna let Spinner Chief spin it for me. Spin words in brackets, yes. Auto spin, yes. Maximum number of words, 7. Spin to spin text, yes. And then just spin, let it do its thing. Okay, that took a few minutes, but it was a lot of content to spin. So here's the spun content. Just copy this, go back to content machine, delete what's here. I'm just hitting Control A, by the way, and then Control V to paste it. Bam, all of this is now highly, highly spun. Create article sets, and then let content machine do its thing. Close this. Probably won't need Spinner Chief anymore. See here, It's just reloading the content. Campaign is saved and ready to go. Okay, now we're ready. So we're going to go back to SE Nuke. We're going to click on Wizard. Here's the wizard template. We're going to make this a new campaign for now. We're just going to have one profile to save some time. And for the URL, might be this one. Let's see. No. 24-hour water restoration Miami. Remember to find the exact URL that shows up in Google. Here's our web page. You want to copy this link right here. Copy. We're going to paste it into here. Oops, I didn't make sure the HTTP stays there. So now here we have our link. And then we need to add our keywords, which I already prepared here. Let's add those in. So that's going to be the anchor text now. Is that clear? For the tags, these are going to be the tags. It automatically generates a subdomain for you. This is what it gives you. It's just based on the actual keywords. This is one of the things that, you know, if you create 100, or you're going to create about 800 websites, and they all have the same domain, basically this right here, with a number after it. It doesn't make any sense. Even if YouTube is not stringent, we can very easily add a lot more stuff here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google AdWords. Okay, go to Google AdWords. If you don't have Google AdWords, make an account. It's free. It's easy. adwords.google.com. We're going to type in water damage remediation and tips, flood damage tips, water damage tips. I don't know if these are going to be good keywords, but let's see if they are. 185 keywords, San Jose, water damage cleanup, water damage companies, fire restoration, water extraction, water. Yeah, these are pretty good actually. Okay, 185 of these. I'm going to go ahead and download this list. I'm going to add a few. I'm going to find a few more keywords though. And if you've seen my previous videos, you know that I take these, I clean them up, and I turn them into site titles very easily using Excel. Let's do emergency home services tips. Mold remediation tips. Let's see what we get from there. Got 800 keywords, mold remediation, cost mold remediation, Atlanta, Chicago, through New York. You're getting a lot of cities here, which I didn't want. I do mold removal. Phoenix. No, you're still getting a lot of cities, so let's just mold. Mold and mildew, mold specialist, kill mold, remove mold, mold remediation companies, base mold, add mold. These are pretty good. I'm gonna download this list. And then finally, I think I'm gonna try maybe flood tips. Flood. I'll be using these for a bunch of different fields within SE, by the way, so it's good to get a comprehensive one. So flood information, lightning flood tips, flood damage, safety tips, severe weather tips. Okay, this is nice too. So we have 371 keywords. Okay, we're done. We're done. Alright, so I should have 3 different Excel files. I'm going to go ahead and put them all into one. Copy this. Put it into the mold one. Exit out. Go. Take the water damage one. Copy this. Alright, next we're going to delete these extra columns. We don't need them. I'm going to remove any open bracket, closed bracket situations. I'm going to go ahead and put a dash where the spaces are. So find what? Find every space. Replace it with what? Replace it with a dash. Replace all. 2,783 replacements. Next, we're going to go and turn this into a spun list. Then copy the whole thing. Go to Spinner Chief, or if you have Magic Submitter, you can use it there. What you have to do is click on List Spin, whatever it is. List Spin, List Spin. I know it's here somewhere. Here it is. I had to full screen it to find it. There it is. And here's the list. Delete the extra space. Oh, I forgot to delete the other stuff though. So let me do that again. Selected all, deleted everything first. Click the icon for spin, list spin, and then here everything is. Now the way I want to set it up is that